Hello, friends. I'm going to try to turn around here in a second, get the light out of my face, but I wanted you to see the path behind me and the river that runs next to this path. This is a place that throughout the years has been just my place to meet God. Since I started ministry and through a lot of the things that I've been through, this has been a place where this river, this stream, creek, whatever you want to call it, could have been filled with my tears, both tears of joy and tears of pain and struggle. So since this video or these series of videos is kind of set on just the principle of being ministry uncut, I wanted to kind of invite you into this space of intimacy for me. I might do some other videos here just because, man, I hear God. I hear him, not every time. Sometimes I don't hear his voice clearly and I get done with a walk and it's just a good walk. But other times, man, he says things to me that I need to hear, and he reminds me of things that he's told me in the past, and I meet him. And I hope that every one of you has a place like this, whether it's a chair in your living room or a recliner in the den or an office space or a park space. Maybe that'll work. But I just hope that you do. And I hope you have a place where you hear God clearly, and you just keep going to that place over and over. So today, this video isn't really about that. I really feel like the Lord has been wrestling with my heart. And I want to give you a little bit of insight into my ministry, into some of the reasons why I do some of the things I do and don't do. The last couple of days, actually the last couple of weeks, I've been getting angry. I'm getting angry at some of these emails that I'm getting that I didn't want. Like, I was at a conference a while back and scanned a QR code, and all of a sudden getting inundated with emails. There's another company or another nonprofit that I connected with because I did want, but now I'm getting email after email after email that I got to now sift through, and it's clogging up my box. I'm struggling with one of them. I'm probably just going to unsubscribe because I didn't really want it to begin with, even though it's a good thing. The other one I'm really struggling with whether or not I want to hold on to, or if I just make it through the frustration. But as I was meditating today, I was reminded of the scripture from James. This is, why do wars and fights, why do quarrels come from among you? Do they not come from the desires that war in your members that you have and you do not ask? And that these things, and you, even when you do ask, you ask amiss that you may spend it on yourself. And so I had to stop and ask myself, why am I getting angry? Like, what am I not asking for, or what am I? So I've been meditating on that scripture this morning and just saying, what is James trying to tell me there? And it just hit me that James and the whole Bible is very relevant to our lives today. And for me, the first question I got to ask is, why am I angry? What am I not asking for that could subside this anger? And am I angry because I'm not getting something selfishly that I want? And I think when I ask myself the first question, it's pretty easy. Yeah, I'm just going to ask one of them to stop sending me messages, and I'm going to politely unsubscribe. The other one, I wrestle with a little bit deeper. Like, why am I angry with that? Why is it wrestling up? It's not a outright rage kind of anger. It's just a frustration that boils up. And I think some of that is because I don't want to be that guy for you. I don't want to be the kind of guy that sends you so much stuff that it just gets lost. And I don't know what's going to happen with this whole email media thing, but most people that I talk to nowadays get so many emails that my stuff gets missed. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to start this video series, so that you could hear from my heart and not feel like you've been inundated with stuff. So just today, I want you to rest with me on that passage of, man, what am I not asking for? Or what am I asking for and not receiving because I'm just being selfish with that, and so for me, am I being selfish? I don't know. I'm still wrestling. I'm still thinking about that. But I do know one thing, is I don't want to be that for you. So if I articulate that right, I don't want to be that for you. So if these videos are something that you don't really get anything out of, or you don't want them, then please, I'm not offended if you unsubscribe or you select no on the text messages, because I don't want to be that guy. But if these are hitting you and you want to interact, or maybe you want a little bit more, you want some more conversation, then please also reach out, because I've had a lot of conversations since I started these videos, and I am blessed when I get to hear the minor ways and the little ways that these videos have impacted other people's lives. And I want it to be personal. I want it to be like relational. And right now, this is the best way that I can see to do that. So I'm going to keep going and just see what God does. So thank you for coming into my space of solace today. Thank you for entering into a space that really does mean a whole lot to me. And hopefully you see that and you can love that with me. And I will pray that as I walk, that you have a space like this. And if you don't, that you can find one, you can cultivate one yourself. I love you guys. Blessings to you.